Mock Moda says, cool, a Woodscopes parody show. Don't forget Mock Moda. If we were doing a Woodscopes parody show, there would be no show on because he never broadcasts anymore.
If this was a Woodscopes parody show, Frank, we wouldn't have read that comment. So come on.
Totally inappropriate.
Goddamn shoes. Yeah. Or he got blown off the toilet.
Goddamn shoes.
This is like the new flatulence show. Balance.
Shit, I'm getting
Balance.
All right, my guess is in. What are you guys guessing? What happened to this bathroom? Bacon is guessing poop.
Here we are. It is the water hole with Rob Hedstrom, Bacon, and Horse.
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me. Ryan, thanks for letting me fill in. And yeah, it's good to be here.
Hey, Ryan, you know where you show up in my DMs? You used to be in the top 3 or 4 because we would collaborate. At number 22, let me tell you who was above you. Margot, Bernard, Jana, Jeffrey Southfield, Mark and Bogdan, Wells, in the 360 he was gone for 13 days. Salty Sarah T, Brad and Corona, Marie in Denver, Mike and Indy, Amber in Portland, Liz, Government of Jefferson, which is Jane Humble, Curtis Merrill, 12 Wood, Golden Lake Warrior, Tiffany Blossom, Woodscopes, we have a channel for that, it's Bacon and 12 Wood Macintosh, and 512 Lumber, and Petra Bacon is, he was at the top of the list.
Check out Horse name dropping the tape.
Here's your some asshole with a goatee. Of course, you're gonna see it with the audience. Contents: one fucking shit fuck with a goatee. Seriously, just shave the shit off. It's the water hole, and that's not Rhino.
No, it's not Rhino.
That's Frank and Boise, right? And then, yeah, Frank instead of Rhino. So, yeah, you've been demoted, Ryan. He's like trading us up.
You know what? He was actually on the Outlaws of Potato. He was Rhino, the sports guy segment on my show. Like he did it twice and then fucking blew me off. He goes, you know what? There's better out there. He's doing the same thing to everybody.
He uses us up, gets to where he wants to go next, and then he tosses us aside like a used condom. So, the elephant in the room. No, not you. Not you. No. Ryan is not here, and I announced it about 3 hours ago. Ryan, he's got his life and privacy and everything else, but he is a co-host of The Waterhole with me.
Hey guys. We are right in that prime position where we can get Horse to say anything, and it'll be a sound drop forever. Which way we want to go?
Pretty much, yeah.
Hey, he's losing his mind right now.
Oh my God.
He just lost his mind.
I'm an idiot. All right. It's the Jim in Indiana Camp.
Hi, Jim.
Everybody in Jim in Indiana. Look at this. There he is. There's the man. There's the man that invented the 12 by 12 challenge.
Hold on. I'm
gonna
be the voice of God for this one here.
Okay,
Yes.
good. I'm glad
The
you
voice
did.
of God
I'm excited.
returns.
You're gonna catch it on the delay, obviously. This is a live gooey duck clam. Watch this.
不准笑，喷水了。
So she's gonna dip it in some sauce. It's alive.
辣椒油，
Live. We'll do it
辣椒
live.
面儿，
She's putting whatever.
一样都不能少，不拼，老铁是不会给我双击的。
There it goes. And she's gonna bite into this thing. That's suggestive. Gotta have the sound correct.
起来，给咱家铁子敬个礼，告诉咱家铁子，我要直播了。
The following program is intended for mature
还敢喷老铁，
audiences.
还敢喷老铁。起来，再给我要个双击，给我要
The
个双
following
击。
program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
我喜欢
That's good. Cut it out. The Lorena Bobbitt. Oh.
让我听着喷我，
Ouch.
让我听着喷我。
Oh. I'm out of here. That's the hard out that I always miss. But there it is. Burn Dog said, I told Percy I'd do this. Oh my gosh. Pants on the ground, pants on the ground, pants on the ground. That's what he told
Like
Percy.
a fool with your pants on the
You
ground.
do. I remember when that was the thing for
Oh, it was
the
great.
20 minutes of fame. That dude on the American Idol or whatever the hell it was. Pants on the ground, pants on the ground. That was funny.
Yeah, I loved the finale that season of American Idol. 'Cause you remember William Hung too?
Yes.
She bang! She
bang.
bang!
Oh,
Yeah,
someone's texting me.
interesting.
Gary V.
Anyways. Huh?
Gary V. He says, join me live on stream right now. I'm giving away free collectibles. Well, that's not very nice, Gary. You're going up against our show.
So,
Gary?
anyways, thanks for joining the Waterhole. We will be back tomorrow
Yeah,
night.
right? Because Gary V.
All original content.
stealing
Yeah.
our audience.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, let me finish this. William Hung and that dude, Pants on the Ground guy,
Yep.
they collaborated and they performed at
jeez.
the finale, and it was hilarious. Let's just put it that way.
That's funny. Did they do bang on the ground? Bang on the ground? Burn Dog is in here. You know what? He sent me a DM today. Burn Dog, you've got a strange sense of humor. And remember, weird is good, especially even on this show, because it's hosted by weird people. Well, me. I don't know if you're weird. You are weird, dude. Anyone that has 2 hip replacements before
And a
the
smelly
age of 40
belly.
is a
Don't
weirdo.
Yeah, don't forget the smelly belly either.
Smelly belly button,
yeah.
yes. That's weird.
Yeah, it's a little bit unusual, but you know, Burn Dog, like you said, it's a good weird, and I still got a
Yes.
golden goose idea for him. He knows it. I gotta send it to him. Burn Dog, I got you. I got you, man.
Headstrom Bacon, you are not eligible to win the free roll of toilet paper. You're too much of a you're too close to being a show host without being a show host. You're ineligible to win the 4-ply toilet paper.
4-ply.
By
what
the
do you
way,
do?
Bacon, you're invited to come. I know you're gonna say no because you like to get set up and everything, but you're invited to come on. I'm offering a link to anyone that wants to show up for a few minutes. And look at that, Marie in Denver. She Bittersweet Marie shared the link. Thank you
Bittersweet.
very much, Marie.
Thank you. Thank you. She's been posting Avalanche.
She
content
is done
lately.
with the Broncos and ready to go Avalanche. And you know what?
Yeah.
The Broncos are done with the Broncos, so I don't blame her. That is a bad team.
Yep.
Avalanche are a good team.
Yeah, nobody told Sean Payton he's not an analyst anymore, and Russ Wilson, nobody
Wilson's
can fix
not a
him but him.
quarterback anymore.
He's just lost his passion, man. 2
Dude,
weeks ago, he fumbled the ball. He fumbled the ball,
Yep.
stood up on his knees, and watched. Russ Wilson would never have done that in Seattle.
Let's turn that down. I bet you it's Gary V again. He's trying to ruin our show. Look at that. He's secretly sabotaging our show he knows I went live and he's like, I'm gonna hit this guy with lots of texts. Distract him.
You're all giddy. Oh, it's Gary V.
Gary V.
Gary V's going
Dude, I
live.
have had brushes with Gary V. He's retweeted my picture. He gave me my
Can you
free-
tell people who Gary V is?
Gary
Let's get some
Vaynerchuk. Most of these
context.
people should know because he's been on Jim Rome's podcast. He's been on the show twice. Gary Vaynerchuk is the reason I like Gary Vaynerchuk is he is a social media savant. He knows how to build your brand on social. And that's the dude that's going to eventually end up buying the New York Jets and probably cut Aaron. He was so excited when they signed Aaron Rodgers, man. He's
You
like,
think he's
oh
gonna
my
buy
gosh,
the Jets?
this is it. He immigrated. I'll give you a little bit of the backstory on Gary V real quick. He immigrated. His parents came over from the Soviet Union when he was 4, because that was when the Soviet Union was the Soviet Union. And there was some political unrest there, and the Soviet Union traded a bunch of Jewish people for grain, and they were able to immigrate to the United States under Carter, and we sent them grain in return. And we basically gave a bunch of people a shot at the American dream to get out of the Soviet Union. And he came over on that when he was 4 years old, and he didn't speak English, so he's trying to learn it, whatever. And the neighborhood kids are like, "What football team do you like?" And he's like, I don't know what football is. And he goes, they're like, "Well, you're a Jets fan now, because we're Jets fans." And that's why his tie to the Jets is so strong, because that was his first American experience. He was a New York Jets fan. So that's why he wants to grow up and buy the Jets. He came up with that idea when he was in school. Huh?
Yeah, that's a hell of a story.
It is.
Hedstrom wants to chime in and says Horse wants to have Gary V's children.
I know, right?
Horse, how many kids would you guys have? 2?
I want to be his child. You know how Big Head wants to be adopted by Mike Shanahan? He wants to be, well, he swears he's part of the family, and Kyle's his brother. Yeah. I want to be Gary V's, well, he's younger than me, so I want to be his brother. If Bacon was here, we would probably have that drop, but I got to make it.
We would have that drop.
Brother.
I'll be honest though, you've shared some of the Gary V stuff with me, and there's something behind it. But when I did go to see him, talk about judging a book by its cover, or the reverse of that.
You saw what he looks like for the first time, yes.
I had a picture in my head of what this dude looked like, and I go to his YouTube channel, and I'm like, that's Gary V?
Yes. To be fair, Machmoda, he is correct here. Gary V has not helped Horse at all, because I listen to what he tells me to do, but I don't do it because it's hard and it requires a lot of work and effort. If I did everything he told me, I would be retired from my job doing this full time, but I don't do it. I've got to come up with TikTok campaigns and stuff, and I have not done that yet. Who are you waving off there? Is that your wife?
That would be the 9-year-old. Say hi, Liam.
Oh. Liam!
Hi.
Tell him Horse says hi.
Yeah, he couldn't tell if I was on a show or not. Horse says hi.
Yeah, now he thinks we're just zooming. He's going to be like, does he wear lipstick like you? No, he does not. He'd probably say, hey, lipstick, if it sets you aside from just the other shows, then do it, right? War Liam, says Machmoda. Hedstrom Bacon's packing. All right. Well, I'm not going to go into why that is, because I have not gotten permission. But he did say packing in the chat. Sean Payton is an anal list now.
Bacon,
the audience thought that was freaking funny. Wait, where's Leo? I got to start. It takes I'm working on this problem here.
Yeah.
What?
Play with your buttons.
Yeah.
Hey, Bacon. You're packing, right? Is it an open carry law in Canada now that I did not know about?
Yes.
He's
got his musket. He packs his musket. They let you have a musket with 2 balls and some what's that, packing paper, and Machmoda probably knows more about that shit than me. I don't hunt.
Yeah, he follows the rules. He doesn't want the Mounties to come after him.
I my firearms fit in my pocket. You can't have that in Canada. Boom, 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 boom. Anyway, there's that. Let's go Leo fake or woman's voice. That's my favorite. He's got 4 laughs, but that's my favorite. Horse, I said it on Stucknut Radio. You can discuss it. 2-week guided tour of Morocco. You know what? I listen to Stucknut Radio, but I don't listen to Stucknut Radio. So sometimes I forget. Hey, it's better to be safe than sorry, folks. It is.
Absolutely.
When Polly and I went on that cruise with our wives and my parents, I didn't notify the masses because I didn't want anyone to come and rob my house. So we kept that on the down low until I got back. So, hey, everyone. Well, we had a house sitter, but you know, I don't want to leave them vulnerable. Anyway, it is what it is. Okay, let me go through some stuff. We can talk about briefly, because this is not a sports show. We're going to briefly talk about the Damian Lillard trade because that is my team. It's the big news of the year for NBA. And I'll briefly talk about that. Let's see. We got weird news. Full lists of worst gifts people have ever received. That's interesting to me. Man praised for yelling at mom who wouldn't take screaming baby out of the cinema. That we won't spend too much time on that, but that is right in my wheelhouse of you got a baby, don't go to the movie theater and ruin it for everyone else. And don't go to a fine dining restaurant and ruin it for everyone else. Baby boy's name loved by millennials, now virtually extinct as it sounds tired today. I'm curious what that is. I have not read it. I just want to find out what the name is. We're not going to spend too much time with that.
I think I know it. You know how weird this is?
What?
Because we also have, sorry to interrupt.
What is it, Liam?
Rhinos. We have Rhinos.
Sorry.
No. We have Rhinos rankings. And I was actually looking at baby names and the worst baby names. So I bet that name
shows up on your list. Okay. This one's interesting. I have, not me, although Bacon will make it sound like it's me. I have 2 uteruses, one for my amazing husband and one for work. I have no idea what that's about. I don't know if she's a porn star, if she actually was born with 2 different uteruses. I'm very intrigued by that headline. My mom uninvited us from Christmas Day because of my dog. He's so placid. So my guess is she wants to take the dog. People and their dogs are annoying. Just like, hey, we're going to come over to your house and bring our freaking dog. We don't have pets here. Don't bring your dog over here. I hope my family's not watching the show.
Yeah. Well, no, people that treat dogs like they're accessories, I can't do it. When I see a dog in a purse or in a backpack, no.
That's what I say to that.
Run them.
Did you see the Britney Spears video? I don't have it queued up because I wasn't going to talk about it, where she's got the knives and she's twirling the knives.
I have not.
Oh, shoot. I'll see if I can find it. Anyway, she's got 3 little toy dogs, and she's doing this knife thing, whatever, with real knives. Because, of course, Britney Spears, right? You know, out of her kitchen, they're about this long each, and she's doing this, and the dogs come running in. They look at her, and then they go running out. It's the funniest thing. Even the dogs know this is not normal behavior. We better get out of here. One of those knives is going to be flying out of her hand and whacking a little toy Tico dog or whatever the hell she calls them.
Tico?
I wonder what her dog's names are. I wonder if she names them after like music or whatever. You know what? Celebrities and their pets are even the next level to normal dog and cat owners, right? That are annoying. That like the celebrities like Paris Hilton when she used to dress her dog up in the diamond studded little clothing and then put it in the baby cart, and I mean it's like kooky weirdo.
What about celebrities and their exotic pets? Like there's
Mike
celebrities
Tyson
that have
tigers.
venomous snakes.
Oh yeah.
You know, Tyson tigers, like Michael Jackson apes. Like it's funny.
Michael, he had the monkey, Bobo or whatever the hell.
He had a few of them, yeah. I think that monkey ended up biting somebody's face off.
No, that's a different. You're thinking of Charlie the monkey. That's the one where the owner gave their monkey, I don't think it was Xanax, and then the thing freaked out and like chewed her friend's face off. They called 911. Cops had to come over and shoot it, and her friend was almost dead. Just destroyed her face.
Do you want us to come over and shoot her?
Yes.
Excuse me. What?
Yes. Come over and kill. Yeah. Oh, the 911.
Mike Forbes.
We played the 911. Or we didn't, but I heard the 911 call. She's like, Charlie the monkey's going crazy. Come over here. Shoot it. Someone get over here. My friend is in trouble. Charlie, stop it.
Hey, to each their own. We sometimes we get Liam loves watching animal videos still. In fact, him and Jen. By the way, Nick in Fort Wayne, if you're watching, Jen says hi. Anyways,
He hasn't flirted with her yet.
Yeah. So we were watching some animal video, but the next one that came up was this guy and his wife that live with 2 gorillas. Like, they treat the gorillas like children, have their own rooms, and you look at how freaking big and strong these animals are, and you're thinking, it only takes one time. It only takes one time.
Yeah.
And they eat their own
gorilla,
crap too.
Yeah, they're like, I know orangutans are like 20 times stronger than a human man. Yeah. You're toast. Anyway, we're losing our audience. Apparently, Mock Moda is going to watch the Houston Astros Seattle Mariners game. Probably so he can laugh at Wells when the Mariners get eliminated from the playoffs. That's funny. Gary V, Headstrom Bacon looked it up. Gary V's estimated net worth, according to Celebrity Net Worth, $200 million.
Ow.
Dude, he's
just his empire.
Yeah, he started a media agency based around his things. I mean, he reps different times. He's repped Coca-Cola, Kraft, real planners. The last Super Bowl, his agency ran 3 ads on the Super Bowl. They were doing the Planners campaign, Planners Peanuts, and I forget the other ones, but yeah, he's doing very well. Horse, I said it on Stuck. Oh, I already read that. He's interested in. There's a lot of chat. People who truly need support animals wouldn't inconvenience the. I'm reading that out of order. People abuse the personal support animal laws. Oh, hell yeah, they do.
Oh, yeah. I have a family member that does it.
My therapy boa constrictor.
Yeah. We took Liam to the zoo it was 2 weeks after my first hip replacement, and he went with his cousin. And I have an aunt that she's eccentric to say the least. She decided to show up. She never shows up on time. Long story short, she needs her service dog, right? She's got the stroller for the dog, everything. She bickers with the people at the zoo for 30 minutes about that dog coming in the zoo. Worst idea ever. Yeah. All of the animals went nuts. And she's letting the dog off the leash. It's those service people. Yes. I love you, AJ, but sorry. Like, you are that person.
Yes. Leave your dog at home. Or don't go to the zoo. Just like that crying baby at the movie theater.
Yes.
You know why I have less sympathy or empathy for people with their kids at the movie theater now than I did? The movies are out on streaming within 2 months of them being released in the theater. I mean, Barbie's already out, and my wife went and saw that, with the girls' night out or whatever. That's already on streaming. You can wait 2 months and then watch it in your house. Rather than me trying to watch, Schindler's List, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so sad. Shut up! They're getting put in the gas chamber. You stupid! Will you get that baby out of here?
Leave my kid alone. It's a baby.
It's not the
What's wrong
baby's
with
fault.
you?
It's the parents' fault. I teased Bernard being weird and I didn't go into why. So, by the way, you sent me a video of people fighting, and Burn Dog sent me a video of people fighting, Panthers fans fighting. But what he wanted me to say is, Bernie, you're so weird. JR said he wants himself, his kids, and not Dodger Jano, but rather his wide receiver in porn. I'm reading this quote. He just decided to send me this. Because, of course, Rome was talking about Tyreek Hill wanting to get into porn. So, open up the show with that. So, this is his DM to me. Wonder if he's aware of his connotation of wide receiver. Hey-oh. I don't have that. Anyway, I got this. Connotation of JR's wide receiver. Can you and Rhina,
Rhina.
He gave you an A at the end.
Rhina.
Can you and Rhina wax poetic on that on the water hole?
Wax and Rhina in the same.
Rhina Wax. Is that a new sponsor? Rhina Wax.
Wax.
Yeah. Dude, is your bikini area getting a little wild? Is it showing out from under your briefs when you're trying to get intimate? Use Rhino Wax. Hit those creases with the Rhino Wax and you'll have a smooth bikini line for when the missus wants to go to town. There you go. New sponsor, Rhino Wax. I gotta come up with the A artificial intelligence image.
It works 97% of the time. Every time.
What? The other 3, what? You're stuck with the bush?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, that was a Burn Dog's contribution. By the way, if anyone wants to come on the show tonight, DM me. I'm looking at my DMs and slide in the DMs, and I will put you on the air. You will be seen by everybody except for Makamoto because he's watching the Mariners and Astros game.
Fair enough. Oh, and by the way, if you guys were checking or saw my Twitter account before the show, I am giving away the bone that was holding my dinner earlier tonight. So we will be giving that away.
Dog's not
Conditions do apply. Shipping not included. So you have a chance to win the bone.
So you're giving away your bone? That is
I'm
yours.
giving away my bone. My wife gave me permission to give away my bone. So I made sure that I used some Rhino Wax.
I want a close up.
Move
it up towards the camera. I want to see if this bone is worth anything. Turn it around.
Look at that.
You got to do the Price is Right style. You got to show it off. And I mean, yeah, there you go. You weren't making it look very gift worthy. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Wow. Did you leave any meat on that bone?
No, the Rhino Wax just took it right off. Yeah, you see that?
Oh, wow. Win Rhina's bone. God, if I knew we were giving away such an elegant prize, I would have come up with.
Yes. Yeah.
And unlike my football bet, you actually probably would win that.
Yes. Look at that. And by the time it gets to you, look at that little chunk. There is a little.
Oh, there is a little piece of meat
that bone. So you have a little beef jerky left over.
There's a little meat on Rhina's bone.
There's a little meat on Rhina's.
All right,
Rhina?
That's what she said.
Anyway,
Rhino Wax, your pre-anal bleaching treatment. There you go. See?
There you go.
We've got ad ideas coming in at all the times. That was insensitive, Ryan. For the record, I was typing out the exact same thing. Oh, you stole his shtick.
Oh, my bad, babe.
Oh, you ass. You a-hole. Where's my bad? I got girls. Oh, I can boo you. There you go. Hey, Ryan.
You racist piece of shit.
I don't know. All right. Let's get into a story. Wait, I got to check my... you're doing Ryan's rankings. You want to start that bit and then I'll go into the stories? What are we ranking tonight?
You still want to talk about Dame, or are we going to kick that out?
Oh, yeah. I'll talk about Dame real quick. Okay. Thanks for keeping ADD Theater on the tracks here. Forbes. Yes. The insensitive part was the Forbes thing. You want us to come over and shoot her? Oh, you stole his joke,
my bad, babe.
A-hole.
He probably had that queued up, too.
Shut up, dummy.
Shut up, dummy.
Okay. You know who that is?
Shut up, dummy.
Because you are not old enough.
Shut up, dummy.
Is that Burt Reynolds?
Dummy.
Nope.
Shut up, dummy.
This guy had a TV show in the 70s.
Shut up, dummy. Shut
up, dummy.
Very popular.
MASH?
No.
Shut up, dummy.
African Americans.
Oh, the starts with an S, right?
Yes, S.
The
dummy.
Samson?
Shut up, dummy.
No, close enough. Sanford and Son.
Sanford and Son.
Yeah, they owned a junkyard. Red Fox was, it was him and his son Lamont. Great show. Even as a kid, that shit's funny, man. You know, he's like, oh, the big one, Elizabeth. And then, of course, he dies of a heart attack after he teases it for his entire career. He dies of a heart attack. I'm coming, Elizabeth. Oh!
No.
And then everyone's probably laughing like, oh, he's doing that bit again. No, it's real.
Really having a heart attack. Yeah.
Right? You can't tease it all your life and then expect people to think you're serious at the end. Tomorrow, by the way, we are doing the football bet. I'm going to try to ease up on that, make the prize less so that we have a bigger chance of winning. I'm going to aim for something in the $30 range, $30, $40 on a $10 bet. That gives us better odds.
What about the coin toss
on that damn thing?
Why don't you do the coin toss?
No. I hate those bets.
But that's what you're doing. You're doing a prop bet. How can you hate props when that's what you're doing on the water?
I'll pick players that are like not so long odds. Like tomorrow, we got Detroit Lions and we got the Green Bay Packers. So I could pick, St. Augustine. Is that his name? St. Brown. St. Augustine. That's a town in Florida. He's their best wideout, and then that guy, their tight end, just went off. They play the Falcons anyway. That guy, Porter. No, sounds French. La Porte or whatever. Anyway,
you said Detroit and Green Bay.
Yes.
You think there's an over/under on the average weight of each fan?
Over 300 pounds.
The odds wouldn't be very good. That'd probably be like that would probably be minus 3,000. So I would say, I think you got to go at least 333. Triple threes? 333 over/under? Yeah, I would still go over.
Unless Tyler goes the game and then he throws he skews it skinny.
Yeah, yes.
He went to the game on Sunday. Laporta, thank you, Hedstrom. Yeah, Laporta, and then the Green Bay tight end's he's doing well. So I'm gonna pick 2 or 3 guys that are likely to score, and we just need them all to score, and that should pay like $30-$40, and then we'll share half the winnings with someone in the audience tomorrow. Okay, Red Fox. Yeah, Bacon had that. Full list of worst gifts people have ever received and secretly give to others. Ever suspected that your uncle re-gifted the tie you bought him last Christmas? Better not. You better don't, Mike. You just might be right after all, as a new poll explains which presents are likely to be the most unpopular. Buying gifts, but okay, yeah, I don't need the story. Get me to where it is. Okay, these are the worst. Oh, geez.
Hold on.
They're bad.
Hold on. Before you say it,
audience try to guess.
I would venture to say that at least half of the gifts that are listed on here are things that you would normally need to have. Like you buy every couple weeks, every month.
I did that for my wife early on because she's so hard to buy. She's really hard to buy for. Like,
did you just call your wife a hoe?
No, it's still. Yeah, I knew that was. Yeah, you guys. I knew someone would catch that. No, I did not.
Fake
I did not.
Fake it.
Now, we had the replay button, which I will have soon, where I do the replay where it goes back 10 seconds. Yeah.
He's a saint.
I do not. There's an alert. We got to stop the show.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it slipped out the words slipped out of my mouth. Good. I knew that was going to be commented on. I'm like, there it is.
Hey, I love the professionalism that you just tried to keep rolling. So,
yeah, right. And I'm thinking, this is the wrong crowd to let that go. Anyway, when we're early on, so she's hard to buy for. So I was buying stuff like, the little travel size shampoos that she uses. Cause when we go on traveling, whatever, and it went over like a wet blanket. She was not a fan. I'm like, what? You don't need anything. What for like the stocking? If it's a bigger gift, I have a better shot. But like, what am I putting in her stocking? She doesn't want candy and stuff like that because, she wants to...
Well, that's two separate things. Stocking, that stuff's acceptable. But don't wrap up.
It was not.
Okay.
No. Well, see, and my parents used to do that for me.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Santa, does that.
Yeah.
Puts that stuff in the stockings.
You
So,
got headphones
but yeah,
on. No one's gonna hear that. Shouldn't hear.
but
Now we got some kid in the audience. That guy said his parents fill his stocking. What does that mean?
Hedstrom says Horse bought his wife a vacuum. Would you try to fit that in the stocking?
No.
No.
So
No?
I would buy her a vacuum if that's what she asked for, but no, I'm not like that. Remember the Peloton commercial that made all the about 2 years
I
ago
remember
during
hearing
COVID?
about it, but I can't.
How the
visualize
woman was
it.
like all looking up at the camera, and she said it was her acting was bad or whatever, and she's like looking for acceptance from her husband. He gets her Peloton, and she's like, "Am I doing it right?" and whatever, and she looks like scared, terrified of her husband, like. And anyway, everyone was like saying she's doing this to please her husband. She hated the gift, and anyway, this is big. The internet jumps on anything. And then 20 minutes later, they're like, "Oh, Britney's got knives. Let's go, make fun of that."
Yeah. No, I hear you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's like everyday stuff that is gonna be on my list. But proceed, my friend.
Dude, the problem with your analogy, Bacon, is I am the cook of the family. She does not cook. I did make fun of her. The first thing she cooked me, it's still a joke. She cooked me for dinner waffles, which is fine. I don't mind breakfast at dinner. But the side dish was a green salad. So waffles with butter and syrup, and then a green salad with salad dressing.
Interesting.
No,
well, maybe she was
testing.
Maybe she was testing you.
No.
Like, is he gonna call me out?
She said
Like I
we used
want
to
him
eat-
to?
No, she said they used to eat that for dinner, and I'm just like, yeah, you just don't mix those two.
When
you
Jen
stick
and
with
I
breakfast, or you stick with dinner. You don't go dinner.
that's where brunch comes in, right?
But you don't
that's
even
what
have
brunch
a
is
green
famous for.
salad at. You might,
Yeah, you
there
do
it would-
sometimes.
There it. But then brunch has got enough lunchy type things where you can do like some lunch meats and whatever and stick with that, or you can stick with the bacon and the waffles and the eggs. It's kind of that mix where I don't mix those two things. To me,
That's fair.
Anyway.
That's fair. Yeah. When
ranch
Jen and I first
dressing.
met, we went out to. We'd been dating for a month or so. We went out to breakfast. I said, "What do you usually eat for breakfast?" She goes, "Broccoli."
That's weird.
And I'm like, "Broccoli?" And she's like, "You?" I'm like, "I don't know. Cold pizza is like my favorite." She's like, "Pizza?" Like, how can two worlds be so opposite? Broccoli for breakfast?
Yeah, broccoli.
And then you think pizza's weird? What?
Yeah. Well, pizza is weird, but it's something we do here, so it's been unweirded. Chicken and waffles versus spinach and waffles. I've heard of the chicken and waffles thing. That doesn't sound good to me either.
Oh,
but I've
it's
heard of
so
it.
good, dude.
I'm not.
It's so good.
Oh wait, look at this. We got a guest. I'm bringing you in, JJ.
No way.
JJ. He looks very mad. I hope he's after you and not me.
You and not me.
JJ. Now he's starting to
Good evening.
Wait, you've got audio on. Why am I hearing? Turn your speakers down. Oh, then you can't hear us.
Oh, then you can't hear us.
I can hear you. You can't hear me?
No, I can hear you, but I can hear myself
I can hear you, but I can hear myself.
because it's coming through your
Oh,
car.
terrified. I'll turn my speaker down.
Yeah,
Is
but
that
then you
better?
won't- Yeah, but you won't be able to
Yes.
hear
I
us.
won't be able to hear.
Can you hear
Hold
us?
on. Let me do this.
Meet us in the middle, JJ.
This will be funny.
Hey, and for everybody else in the chat, JJ is the winner
Of the
of
bone.
my bone.
He gets
Yes.
the bone. JJ wants to hear
Yes.
this. JJ loves
All right,
this
I'm a
sound
winner
drop.
of something.
You're fine. We can deal with it for a few minutes.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Hey, do you have a child that needs to be taken care of? Do you need to get the baby off the porch, out the house?
So what's up, JJ? Talk to us. You're driving home from somewhere.
Actually, I'm on my one of my meal breaks of the day. I
Oh,
need
he's working.
the hell out of work. So yeah, I decided. You know what? I don't want to miss a watering hole episode. I'm gonna join.
You're the
That
man,
I'm out
dude.
and about. I hear Taylor Swift is somewhere in the middle of America right now, possibly kissing Travis Kelce. All other news has to stop in America.
Oh, that's the problem with driving. I can see. Oh, there he goes. Okay, you're back.
There we go.
All right.
We blame the flyover states for not having good Wi-Fi or cellular data systems,
or skinny people.
We know what beef is, and we like to eat. So yeah, fuck it.
You guys have corn-fed beef. We're hay-fed on the West Coast. We do not get the best cuts of meat here.
We're grass-fed. And you don't want gluten, and you don't want sugar, and you don't want calories.
No, that's California. That's not Oregon. Oregon, we got some fatties, including me. Big fatties. Wait, where's my?
So JJ, let me ask you a question. Since you joined in, we were just talking about breakfast. How do you feel about my wife opening the door really loud so you couldn't hear my question? No. How do you feel about a waffle and a side salad for dinner?
Yeah, side salad with like ranch dressing, and then waffles with butter and syrup.
And this is where I come out on this. I'm a very rare is the opera. Like maybe once in a decade, you will get me to eat breakfast for dinner. Like I don't know why people think that's such a great
I'm not
thing.
a fan either.
Unless you've been up till like 3 or 4 in the morning, then to me you've rolled through back to a breakfast meal again. But yeah, no, you can't have a waffle and a salad. Like, are we living in anarchy? Why would you mix those two?
That was my wife's first meal she cooked for me. And normally,
I mean, maybe if you're dirt poor and that's all you got as a college student, sure. And okay, I could see this: waffle, chicken. There's got to be the chicken, ranch, and a salad. The condiment goes with both, I guess.
Okay, so you said the chicken. Horse says waffles and chicken does not sound like a good combination.
No.
Tell him why he's wrong.
Waffle's pretty much the bread anyways. It's a sugary bread. Like, what's the difference between a waffle and
is the key word,
sugary biscuit? Like,
that's
you can't
dessert.
drown the thing in syrup, but yeah.
Anyway, my wife has heard this conversation because I can hear doors behind me. So she's a good sport. She's good.
You guys are both gonna have your wife slamming doors in your face.
Yes, she's gonna.
Yeah.
No,
horse in particular.
So normally the first dinner you're gonna eat it and you're gonna go, oh my god, it's the best dinner I've ever had and whatever. I made fun of it because it's me. It's me.
Well, hey, at least she knew you were honest and trustful. You weren't just gonna blow sunshine up her butt.
Yes. Yeah. See, I'm trustworthy. I'm not going to lie. But no, my dad was the cook of my family. My grandfather was the cook, and then I am the cook. So that works. See, she's not the cook. She got an A for effort, C- for execution.
So when you cook, does she do the dishes?
We wash our own dishes. Now, she'll wash the frying pan I cook with or the pots I cook with. But we do our own dishes. Dude, we are 50-50, man.
Yeah, I was going to say, is there anything you don't... Is there anything you don't split down the middle?
Not very much. No.
Interesting.
I do my own laundry. Now, we do have chores. This is the most boring show. I'm sorry, everyone. By the way, JJ, you can't have JJ without Golden Bake Warrior showing up in the comments.
Yes,
Golden Bake
what
Warrior
up,
says,
Warrior?
JJ,
Somebody.
Pull the ripcord.
I am hoping Golden Bake Warrior's hitting a bowl right about now.
Oh, you know he is, because he's the Golden Bake Warrior.
650 on the West Coast. Yeah, he's Team Bake.
He says, is that Rhino? Like actual Rhino? I thought he was dead.
It is me in the flesh.
Yeah,
actually, did you know, JJ, that Golden Bake Warrior is the reason we have a dump button now?
Yes.
He's the reason we have a what now? I'm sorry.
I have a dump button right here. If I push it cuts the transmission. Everything that we said for the last 5 seconds goes away. I hit it again. We restart. And any offending language that can get us kicked off of Twitch is magically, poof, gone.
I was gonna ask about that. Like, do I have to stay PG-13 or
No, you can say all that, but there's things there are things that you can't say. Like there's certain, and I'm not even saying the old-fashioned where you knew you weren't supposed to say things. There's now
crossing the line things? Like, you guys don't want to hear about my hall pass idea with Heidi Klum. I mean, it's fun, but we'll leave that
you
for
can
the
talk
erotica
about
night.
that.
Yeah, lay it on us. Ball pass idea.
I'm saying, let's just say let's say some rando got the link and said the N-word. That's got to be dropped out.
Right.
Something
Yeah. You don't
let's
want
be
that
clear.
getting out there.
Let's be clear. Warrior did not do that.
Who?
So, Warrior.
No, he didn't
Golden
drop.
Baked Warrior.
He didn't drop the N
Oh,
word.
no.
No.
Golden Baked Warrior dropped a bowl though.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's
So
He
still-
did say
well,
he's high.
not
Golden
as
Baked Warrior has
tragic.
said he's high.
JJ, permit.
good.
I have a drop for
Permission-
that, actually.
JJ, permission to disclose your marital status.
Sure.
What was
I'm
the
married.
first? What was the first meal your wife made you?
Oh, wow. Damn, because I cooked for her. No, first we went out for dinner the first time we met. I cooked for her first. I'm trying to remember the hell she first cooked me. Sorry, I'm going through a construction zone, so it might be loud. I would say she cooked me barbecue chicken. Yeah, like a barbecue chicken salad. I think it was good.
Good. There we go.
I mean, she's not a like Kansas City barbecue pit master or anything. I wouldn't go that far, but it was edible. It's probably one of the better meals she makes.
Good.
Nice.
Did you
All
get
right.
sick?
No, at that time in my life, I was probably more involved in the bar scene, so there's probably enough alcohol in me to kill anything.
Was the chicken bloody? It was cooked thoroughly?
It was cooked. It was cooked
Okay.
thoroughly, yes. So I've got a question for our NBA expertise analyst in the house here, Ryan in Sacktown. Have you laid a futures bet that you were thinking, nah, I'll throw it out there just for the sure fun hell of it, and then you just thought amazing things about it like a day later? But so the question came up because I talked to somebody at work about this exact same scenario. They're like, you know what, I'm thinking I'm going to put a futures bet down on the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm like, and I can never say his name. Decent squad, could make another playoff round.
It's too late.
Could
that
win
bet
another
should have been
win.
made yesterday.
I know, right? Because it was like plus, I don't know, let's say 2,000. Now it's what, plus 350, something reasonable.
I think it's lower than that, but yeah.
Yeah, I
Probably
mean, Dame coming there
160,
today
190.
has got to change that line dramatically.
Oh yeah, and it wouldn't have been 2,000. They were the fourth. They were number 4 as in the rankings of who was going to win.
Oh, okay.
And then now
I didn't
they're
think
number
they
They
were.
one.
were.
Now they're
Yeah,
number
they
one.
were already up there.
Yeah,
No,
Okay.
Giannis.
I
is-
haven't, but a lot of people that do look at those futures and like to play the futures, they take into account the big names that are out there, and they look at the salary cap. They look at what may work and what
Okay.
direction certain teams are going in, and they try to group together who may land that player. For me, actually, Napes and I were talking about this earlier. Neither of us saw Milwaukee coming. Milwaukee just came out of the blue, and it makes a lot of sense. They're actually now one of the first teams to have a pseudo third star because of the new CBA. But yeah, they're going to be strong. I mean, they lose defense, but they get veteran experience and a dude that can shoot from anywhere in the gym.
A lot of points to be had, and I think that plays well with the strong West Coast teams that are going to be buying at the end of the season.
Yeah. What's interesting about Milwaukee is if you were paying attention during the playoffs, Dame went to a couple of the games in Milwaukee, and he was sitting courtside watching the games, and I'm like, and he was talking with Giannis afterwards or whatever. Everyone in Portland thought he was trying to get Giannis here. It might have been, who knows?
Well, they
The
were
other way
also
around.
playing.
Oh.
They were also playing Miami.
Yes.
Don't forget that.
Yeah,
And
but
Dame wanted.
he was chatting up. Yeah, Miami. dribbled down their leg because they thought that because Dame wanted to go there, they could lowball, and they got caught. Riley thought he had all the leverage, and he got caught. You know what's weird? I think Holiday is going to we're going to trade him to Miami and get some of the stuff that they were going to give us. Not everything, but some of the stuff, because they need a plan B, and I think Holiday makes a lot of sense going to Miami. So anyway, not to talk too much. I will say this, though. I am happy. Once we had the draft and we could not make a trade that pick to get a bona fide superstar to help Dame win now, and we went with Scoot, I said, okay, we need to trade. We're obviously going into rebuild. So let's get Dame, let's get some assets, whatever. Not assets. And I am so happy because I'm just tired of hearing about it. I mean, talk about small market sports. It's like, dang, where's it going to go? It's like, I was so done like 4 months ago with hearing it, and I'm just glad it's done. And I'm ready for the rebuild. I like our young talent. So,
see, let it be known that the Watering Hole has amazing talent and abilities, because usually I would never talk NBA basketball, especially before October.
Right?
You've drawn this out of me in September. Good job. Good. We're not even in the first quarter of the NFL season yet, and so somebody can smack me later for bringing up NBA basketball too early.
We were going to bring up the
we should be talking football.
It's my team. Portland Trailblazers are my team, so I was going to talk about it briefly.
Okay.
But we are moving on. Hey, JJ.
Yeah.
Si, senor.
We are talking about the worst gifts people give. It's a list. Make a guess.
Yeah, what, like pound cake, like the crappiest
stuff like that.
Christmas
Okay,
gift
yeah.
ever.
All right, so here we go. Any more?
I don't. I would say it gets a little bit specific, but it's like when you give somebody a $5 gift card to like Starbucks. What does that really? Okay, yeah, it takes the vast majority of the cost for them, but it doesn't pay for like almost an entire item on their menu at all. You're gonna still fork over money.
Yeah.
When that's like not the intent, I think.
Yeah. I love gift cards, by the way. Cash and gift cards. I've tried to get my in-laws, because she's like, my mother-in-law's like, no, it's got, there's no thought and whatever. We finally have gotten her over to the cash and gift card thing, because you're never going to get me something I want. You just not. Unless you got $1,000 to buy me a new graphics card or something for my computer. You're not going to get it. I mean, the clothes you're going to buy me, I'm not going to wear. It's just, give me cash.
Look at you.
Dude, I've got a drawer of shirts that I've never worn once.
Dude, come on. I'm going to throw one out there as well. And it's going to be a little bit controversial. I'm going to say charitable donations.
I thought you were going to say like a trip to the Bunny Ranch.
No, charitable donations.
Like Seinfeld, the Human Fund.
Somebody
Human Fund.
Yeah, somebody Costanza you once in your life.
Yeah. You know what? We were going to do that one year. I don't know whose idea it was. It was about 7-8 years ago, where we were going to donate we were just going to do it as a group. I said, I'm not doing that. No way. Anyway, here we go.
All right.
Let's talk about this. Okay, here we go. The verdict is in. Diet plans. Can you imagine? Hey, I signed you 1 year of Weight Watchers. It's all paid for. Enjoy.
I've got a story, by the way, but
that's
keep going.
Big old. That's like sending your 10-year-old to fat camp. You're like, there's no way around it. Like, we're spelling it out for you here.
Bad romance novels. There you go. I mean, bad is subjective, but bad romance novel. Car manuals or de-icers. Cleaning products.
Manuals?
Car manuals. I don't even know if anyone uses those. I used to get Chilton's, but now there's the internet and YouTube. I would never get a car manual anymore. You know what I mean? The repair books.
No, I'm talking. Are you talking about the manuals that come with the car when you buy it?
Yeah.
No, they're talking about like Chilton's, like how to change your spark plugs and how to do the old. Yeah, you're too young, dude. JJ knows what I'm talking about, right?
Not really. No, I thought it was the manufacturer's thing that I was like, okay, are you
dude,
like a gearhead? And you just like,
well,
Showing
it's
your
for the
age
base-
tonight, Horace.
Dude, when I got my Mustang or when I got my Ford Ranger, the first thing I did was go down and buy the manual for that thing. So I could do, do basic stuff like change the starter out or change your alternator or stuff like that.
That's not
rebuild
basic.
my engine. Huh?
An alternator is not basic. Basic is checking your oil level.
No,
where's the dipstick?
dude. I mean, that's in there too.
Or
An
replacing a
alternator's not
battery.
hard, bro.
Yes,
It's
thank you,
one
JJ. A
bolt.
fuse, perhaps.
Yeah.
yeah.
Back in the day, an alternator wasn't as hard as it is. Now they have serpentine belts. Back in the day, it had its own belt. You freaking loosen a screw, you loosen that, you take the screw off. It wasn't hard back then. Remove some wires. Anyway, that's I think what they're talking about.
Okay.
Those are the top 5. That was conducted
That's
by
all?
Wonderbly, a book publisher. All right.
I feel like those are weak.
They are.
Yeah.
They're pretty weak. I was expecting something. The diet plan is good though. That's good.
Yeah,
Okay,
I have
so what car repair manuals? Hedstrom's clarifying, not car manuals. That makes more sense. Worst GIF, not GIF, like as in animation.
I
but
think
what's
you
the
got to
worst
throw
gift
in
you got?
there if it's Christmas time and
What's the
it's
worst
just,
gift
like,
you've gotten? No, JJ. Worst gift you've ever gotten?
worst gift I've ever gotten.
That's good, too.
Jeez. It's always the toughest guy. There was a Christmas that I only got like almost like one sports item. Like I wanted a new football, and everything else was clothes. I was like, what the hell happened here? Like, was I really a jackass this last year? I mean, maybe I was.
Yeah.
That was my family's way of saying, hey, you're the last of 5 kids. This is what you get, kid. Be grateful it's something. Hey,
All
Ozzy Osbourne only got like an apple and an orange for Christmas every year, so it builds character to get a shitty gift, I
There
guess.
you go.
There you go. Horse. Worst gift.
Well, I mean, I'm going back to when I was 5 and 6. I remember this vividly. Before my birthday, and the guests came over because the kids come over and whatever. I was told, listen, if you get clothes, you smile, you say thank you, you act like you like it, and you do not make a face. And I remember, and the first thing I opened up was probably clothes, and I went, like the fakest smile, throw it over my shoulder. But I was told, because I hated getting clothes as a kid, that is the worst. That is not a present for a kid. That is a present for the kid's parents.
Right.
Yes. It's every. Yes.
Who does
Yes.
that?
Boom.
I get grandma and grandpa, but you don't bring clothes over for
Unless
a
it's got like a
6-year-old's birthday
sports
party.
icon on it, or it's a jersey, or it's got, I don't know, Elsa.
A jersey, maybe.
Something. Yeah, the kid's not going to want clothes.
Yeah.
Maybe a little girl would. I don't know.
Yeah. And it's always like the button shirt with the slacks or whatever. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like,
You
why
could wear
the
that to
hell would I
school.
want
Yeah,
that?
if I could beat up.
I don't want to wear it, and my parents make me wear it. Why is that a gift from me?
I need to send you
Ryan,
two
do
to
you
a
have,
gift
good-
therapist.
Actually, JJ's worst present ever is a bone because he just won it. That's the worst
that's
present.
right. You did win the bone, JJ.
Yeah,
I
you
won a
won the
bone.
bone.
Okay.
JJ, did you get a chance to look at this lovely bone? I
Yeah.
mean,
I
really,
did not.
That is
This
the prize of the
this
night.
is
Ooh.
a beautiful bone. Look at that.
Yeah.
Two sides.
Did
I've already-
that come off the steak you had tonight? Did you just like
Yeah,
make
yeah.
dinner and this is the leftover bone?
It
you're
was
sending out to
advertised on
a bunch of-
Twitter. You didn't see? We were
Yeah,
going to give it away.
Sorry.
advertised on
Out of
Twitter,
the
buddy. Look
6
at that.
billion X's that were dropped today. I missed that one. I am sorry.
Yeah,
I do have
look
a
at that
regular job.
beautiful bone.
But
Damian
anyhow, yeah,
Lillard just
send it out to
traded,
me. I will boil that down.
and
I'll
we're
make
giving
a
away
lovely
a bone.
broth.
Yes. There is a
I'll
little
make a good
chunk of
broth.
meat on there, too. We noticed.
Yes, just a
On
little
the
bit.
There's
camera
bone
that-
marrow in that.
He-
I'm gonna boil that down to a lovely broth.
A
It'll be
soup.
some au jus
Yes.
for like a sandwich or something.
Oh, there you go. And I
Nice.
already put some rhino wax on it, so you don't have to worry about any of the hair, the
He
chewy
missed the
parts.
rhino
We
wax,
are
yes.
good to
All
go.
right.
So
maybe I will throw that to my fire pit and keep away evil spirits. I don't know. I will tell you this, as far as bad gifts go, because this one just popped up. If it's whatever, Christmas, birthday, whatever, if somebody picks up something in a checkout line, they've got them around like JCPenney's, they've got them in pretty much every store. It's like that last little $5.99 gift, as seen on TV shit. They try to peddle off, hey, you'd love this. No. I don't need some other piece of crap in my house, especially something that's going to break after about a day and a half. And and what's worse is everything. Oh, download this on your phone. You have to get our app for this. No, I effing don't.
Yeah. It's the little baby Yoda from that new show on Disney, Golf Club covers. Yeah.
All right, so I got to give you guys mine. When I was probably about the same age as you, Horst, my grandpa and my grandma owned their own business. He was a photographer, and Christmas morning one year, he said, I am going to save up the entire year for the most special gift you've ever gotten next Christmas. So there was this year-long build to this gift.
Wow.
That is a lot of build up. Wow.
He didn't even give me the gift Christmas Eve or Christmas morning. He waited until Christmas night when we had our big family dinner, talking 40, 45 people. Stands up in front of everybody, talks about how he saved up for this. Ryan will never have another thing like this in his life. Big old box, right? And so I come up, everybody's looking at me. I'm thinking the world is in this box. Get in there. It's a big ass ball of tape. And I'm like, what is this? And I'm like, my wheels are spinning. And I'm like, is there something else in there? Like, what's going on? It's a joke. He literally, every time he changed the film for his cameras, he took the piece of tape off of the film and made a ball.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is the only time. It's the only time
when he found out what he got.
Yeah. Only time I've ever locked myself in a bathroom. And everybody was cracking up.
Yeah, right?
And I was just destroyed. I don't.
Poor Rhino. He still remembers it too. Yeah. I got a savings bond one year. And of course you think, oh, it's a, $25 savings bond. You're like, oh, hey, $25, I go buy a toy or what? No, you got to wait 7 years till it's worth $25.
You gotta let this mature now.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That's funny. I actually saw somebody, if you go to a restaurant and you buy a gift card, like especially during the holiday season, sometimes they'll have those extra cards like, oh, here's an extra $10, but it's like usually can't be used for like 2 or 3 weeks after, whatever Christmas was. And I've seen people give those cards out as presents. Like, here's your gift card. And it's really just a coupon. It's a glorified coupon.
Right.
Applebee's is the worst about that.
Yeah.
Applebee's.
All right, we're going to get one more story before we wrap it up. Some of these are going to go tomorrow. So we're going to get boy's baby name loved by millennials, now virtually extinct as it sounds tired today. What name was super popular with millennials and now nobody names their kid this anymore?
JJ?
No, it's not JJ.
I was going to say Jordan. A lot of influence there, but
it's not Jordan.
Or
I'm
Matt.
going to say Matt. Okay, I'm going to say Matt or Maximus.
Matt is 5'12" in here. He's going to cry. No. It's more, when you hear it, you're going to go, oh, yeah. No, it's one of those names where it was popular and then it just was like, yeah.
I feel like everybody was naming their kid Xavier for a minute.
I remember that.
Aiden.
That was real quick, though. That was like
Aiden, yeah.
It's got to be Aiden.
No, but that's good. You are on the right track. Not trek. You're not hiking anywhere. The name in question is Kieran. 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 for a boy.
I don't hear that
Kieran.
much.
No, you
What
don't hear
kind
it now.
of meth weak wheat lead? Jesus.
It
that
was
horrible.
popular for a while. Kieran. It was. And then
Hedstrom said Lucas.
now remember, millennials, I'm Gen X. Is millennials behind me or is there one more Gen?
No, I think it's millennials after that. 'Cause I'm a
Okay, so
millennial.
this is the group right behind Gen
No, I
X.
think there was Gen Z. Wasn't there Gen X? Maybe not.
I don't
Am
know.
thinking
I
about
can't
that
keep
wrong?
track of them anymore. What are you, Ryan?
Millennial.
You're a millennial. What are you, JJ? Millennial?
Oh shit, 82. So I thought I was Gen X. The last little tail end of that, or maybe
I
there
don't
was
know.
Gen
I'm the
Z or
front end
something.
of
I think
Gen
I got
X.
lumped into before millennial hit the scene.
Hedstrom Bacon went to high school with a Kieran.
A Kieran. Is
No,
So
that
that's
remember,
my round
here's-
says 1885.
We do have to
Wow.
remember this. This is Britain. Remember, I'm
Oh,
pulling
British,
stories from
sorry.
the mirror. So this is Britain.
Sorry.
So it might, I should have said that at the top. Apparently in Britain, that was the name. Now we had them here, but in
Yeah.
Britain, apparently it was the hot thing. I know, that was a big downer.
Kieran?
Sorry.
All right.
Hey, we
Last-
got one more story.
What? Go for
We
it.
got one more story
We
in
never
us.
got to
It's
Ryan's
7:02.
rankings either.
What?
Let's do Ryan's
We'll
rankings.
carry that over. We'll do it tomorrow.
All right.
All right.
Remember, football bet
Gentlemen,
tomorrow. Everyone but
that's been
Bacon
fun.
eligible to win half the bet if it pays. If you're
JJ?
if you're in the audience. All right, what?
Oh.
I think JJ's
I'll just-
out. You want to
JJ
wrap
didn't
it
know
then?
that.
If JJ,
Show up tomorrow. I gotta see you in the chat.
I will at least show up in the chat.
There you
and
go.
Maybe live if you'll have me back. So
Yeah.
it's
Love
been
it.
fun, fellas.
All right. You're
Have
out
a
here.
good night.
Late,
Later,
JJ.
fam.
All right. We're gonna hold that over tomorrow. So tomorrow, because we got talking with JJ, Golden Bake Warriors' favorite guest in the whole world.
yes.
Man praise.
Those two are
you
very
know
close.
those two are like husband and wife, man. They live the
Yeah.
drinker.
They do.
I don't know
tandem,
which one's the wife, but is
tandem
what it
horse
is.
costume. They love that.
Yeah. All right, so tomorrow, man prays for yelling at mom who'd take Screaming Baby Cinema. That doesn't. Oh, this is the top story. I have 2 uteruses, one for my amazing husband and one for work. And of course, I will hear myself saying that for years because I'm guaranteed that will be clipped. But we're talking about that tomorrow. And then my mom uninvited us from Christmas Day because of my dog. No, it's because of you. You bring the dog with you. Get the dog. If you're going for the day, leave it there. If you're going for a couple days, have someone pet sit. Stop taking your dog like it's your kid to other people's houses. We're not set up for dogs here. So leave your
Good
dog
beef.
at home or
It's
host
good
it at
beef.
your house. What?
I said it's good beef.
I
It's
love
a
it.
Good beef.
Is beef tomorrow? Is that?
Beef is tomorrow.
Oh, look at
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I'm predicting Detroit Lions will win tomorrow night's game against the Green Bay Packers in Green Bay.
Yes. I
And
agree.
Bacon will
But-
counter with the Lions will screw it up. They will be leading, they will be dominant, and then they will fuck it up. Oh, I said that.
There's a
following program is
possibility the
intended for
Packers
mature
really
audiences.
do. The Packers do get up for that game because of how the season ended last year.
I think Detroit's just loaded. And the Packers are doing the rebuild on the move. I mean, they've got some weapons and stuff, but, a rookie, he's not a rookie because he was there for 4 years, but he's backing up Aaron Rodgers. I think that there's Purdy is kicking ass, but he's the
gosh,
outlier.
Don't even start me.
He's the outlier.
Don't even start me. Yeah. You know what the outlier is? Yards after catch. That's the outlier.
Yeah.
For
You know, well, hey, he's got weapons. He doesn't need to be everything. He doesn't need to be Tom Brady. He just needs to not throw picks, which is why we got rid of the other guy that threw 3 picks on Sunday. Jimmy Picklopolo.
What were you calling him at the
sucks.
end of the season last
Jimmy
year?
Garbage.
What was it?
Jimmy Garbage.
Jimmy Garbage.
Wait. I've got that. I've got Rome saying it. Hold on. If I can
Oh,
find
that's
it.
right. You do.
I got Rome to say it. Where is it? If only I knew where my drops were. Bacon, how do I organize this? Oh, where is it? I can't find it. That's what she said.
Jimmy Garbage.
I got Rome to say Jimmy Garbage. So anyway, I got
Haunted
Rome to say,
horse tweets.
There's that. He says Jimmy Garbage. It's awesome. Sorry. All right. Anyway, that's the show. Tomorrow, we're going to find out about the woman with 2 uteruses. We're going to have the football bet. If you're in the chat and your name's not Headstrom Bacon, you are eligible for half the prize. I'm going to try to aim for that $30, $40 mark so that we have a better chance of getting it. Will Margot be here?
No.
I don't know. She usually watches the game, but, we'll see.
What's up, pig?
Bacon's getting ready to go to Morocco. Did I say that right? Is it Morocco? Madagascar, Morocco, somewhere with an M. Anyway,
Morocco.
Is it Morocco?
And by the way, Bacon researched the issue with your sound drops and how to organize them.
Yeah.
He said alphabetically.
He does it alphabetically? Oh. Yeah, I get it. But like all my laughs are together. Anyway.
So your category guy. Category guy.
It's muscle memory.
Haunted horse tweets.
Anyway. Jimmy Bacon's
Anyways.
awesome. All right.
So
that's what?
Yeah, we'll have all that, much more. Got a question for you guys to think about overnight before you join us again tomorrow. Who is the most famous person in the world? Think about
That's
it.
alive.
We'll get to it tomorrow. Also, Rhino's rankings. We didn't get to those tonight. We will do those tomorrow. It is the best fast food or the best fountain soda beverages from fast food restaurants. You don't want to miss those 5.
Ooh. See, that changed as I got older. When I was a kid, it was McDonald's orange. The orange. I loved the orange drink. And then as I got older, it changed. Went to Sprite or whatever, the 7-Up or whatever. And I mean, everyone knows my favorite drink now, but
it's funny that may or may not be on the list. Yeah, exactly.
All right, tomorrow's show.
I love the system Oregon has, by the way, for that.
The green bags.
What's that? Yeah. I
take the green bags, I throw it in this bin, and then on my app, the money shows up for the redemption. It's awesome. So
badass. So, anyways, we will get to those. Dude, really quick? We don't have to get all the way into it. What's going on with Haunted Horse 1800 whiskey?
I ran that commercial this morning. If I knew where my drop was, it's right next to you. Why don't you have a sip? Oh, we don't drink.
Oh, we don't.
It's right next to you. Anyway, Haunted Horse 1800 whiskey. I mean, we're getting ready to start selling that shit. Burn Dog wants it bad. He's always DMing me like, I need a bottle for my collection. So, I mean, yeah. By the time Bacon's back from vacation, I might have like a case. Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right. Tomorrow night, 5 p.m., we start an hour earlier because once a year or twice a year, there's another show that shows up in this time slot on Thursdays. So I go at 5 to 6 so that I don't conflict with that other show when there's a full moon or a solar eclipse or something. I don't want to be in their slot. That's what she said. All right. So tomorrow, 5 p.m., football bet, Ryan's rankings, the woman with 2 uteruses. And until then, we're out of here. Later. As I try to find the ending screen.